are the positive effects of AI in merchandising? And again, like the original question or the first question today was, what are those 3 to 4 examples, real world examples, tangible, that everybody understands, doesn't have to be a developer, and how it affect their daily lives in the retail space?
I think the key is merchandising, Kevin. It reminds me of something that Adidas did. So Adidas was making shoes for they start the level at which they went into making shoes, and all the shoe manufacturers did that. So they made this brand of shoes called MD4 NYC, made for New York City, and that's was made specifically for people running the New York City Marathon. And the reason was that they found that the kind of right turns that people took in New York City, the kind of turns that they took while running, was a lot sharper than what they did in London or the other marathons. And now that you make it, right, that's the assortment. That was the planning, the design, the assortment, and now you have to merchandise it. So you're not just merchandising that in New York. People are actually flying to New York to run the marathon. So you have to be able to identify that segment. And there is so much sophistication even in something like a shoe. It extends to almost all of all of apparel and almost all of commerce itself. So some of the things that are really strong uses of AI in merchandising. The first one is personalized recommendations. Can you infer that I am going to New York to run the marathon based on all the searches I've done, based on my traffic, and based on my browsing behavior? And can you show me the MD4 New York City shoe? That would be like a highlight of merchandising using AI. I know it's an extreme example, but it's just, it's the direction that AI is going and is almost already there. The second thing is, can the recommendations increase my satisfaction? Can the customer feel value? Can they have better engagement? And can you drive better loyalty? For example, can the recommendation engine suggest based on previous searches something really interesting? Potentially, like you said, even throw in a discount because you bought the phone. I'm going to throw you a discount on the accessories. So you're building loyalty, you're using AI, you're understanding which customer to give that discount to. It's been done for ages, but AI can now do it at scale. So that's the first set of things. The second set of things is, everything is visual today. So an AI can play a huge role in the visual part of merchandising. Searching for products using images, that's coming in a big way. People actually talk to images, and I know Unisense has done 5 years of research in images. So you look at an image, and even the fact that you're just hovering on the image means something. The fact that you clicked on the image, you hearted the image, all of those are telling us something. And this is useful in almost any category, especially fashion, home decor, and other areas of commerce. So that's an area of merchandising that's that's very big. And you can see this with somebody like Pinterest, for example. You can even pinpoint items within the image and then potentially buy them online. So that's something that can be brought to even smaller retailers. The third big area is inventory and supply chain optimization. And we've talked about that a little bit, but that also is very closely connected to merchandising, because imagine having a stock out. Somebody loves a product, it's selling fast, and you have a stock out. And you just don't want to do that, especially somebody's running the marathon in a week's time. So that's something that, again, the AI can kind of predict. How much extra do you need to stock so you maximize your profits and minimize your losses. So just a few examples of what the AI can do on the merchandising front. And I think a lot of things are turning visual now. Um, there is people want to say a lot, but they also don't want to say anything. So with the advent of LLMs, people are ready to talk a lot, but at some point they just want to let go and say, do it for me. I just want to, look at a couple of images, click on a few images, and just take me through the journey. Don't make me think and communicate so much. So both these are kind of progressing at the same time. And again, we've done a lot of research in both these areas, both, you know, verbose communication and implicit communication. And I think in this age of AI, both of them are valuable forms of communication.